Hey guys, I know I said that I would try to get back to regular uploading, but I kinda lied. It's not my fault though, alright? It's not my fault. Just been having some mental health problems, but yeah, well, I will try my best to get back to peak performance, but I'm not going to promise anything this time. So just don't expect anything after this, but expect something, you know. I recorded that about 2 months ago. Not the video you're watching, that last voice clip. Yeah, so it hasn't been great, but yeah, like I have been uploading, and you've seen those Life is Strange videos, so hopefully I'll be back to, you know, the regular stuff soon enough. Alright.
What's up with the dollhouse?
Dollhouse my ass. This is how we gonna fuck up the Ronin.
This'll be good.
Trust me, it is. The Ronin have a stake in Poseidon's palace, so I figure hitting their biggest money maker is a good way to show them we not fucking around.
Okay, so what's the plan?
You and I enter the casino here. Once inside, we need to distract this security guard. I was thinking you could catch me cheating or some shit like that. Anyway, while the guard's concerned with throwing me out, Gatto sneak in through this security door. Don't worry, I already got today's passcode from the blackjack dealer Shandi's fucking. Now once inside, Gatto have to sneak past the guards to cut the power. And when that happens, we only have about 45 seconds before the backup generator turns on. During the blackout, though...
Hold up, man. I mean, I love the dream house you built here and everything. But what if we just start here, walk into the casino, and just shoot all the motherfuckers that are between us and the money?
Well, you know...
It will be a lot faster.
And a lot more fun.
Yeah, but...
Fuck it, let's go. Good call, Johnny.
It's just your typical Saints Row 2 mission. You go there, you shoot people, you know, it's fun, you know, but it's fun gameplay. Sure, does it get a bit repetitive from time to time? Yeah. Yeah, it does, but, you know, this is also coming from a Halo fan. You know, those games don't exactly shake it up all the time, but, you know, if this game's gameplay was any worse than it is, which would be pretty hard because this game's gameplay is amazing, the series would have died with Saints Row 2. We wouldn't have had a Saints Row 3 or a Saints Row 4, which I'm sure some people would be happy about. We wouldn't have gotten a reboot. Thank fuck. That would have been good. But you know, the series would be dead essentially. After the casino, all you're doing is driving back to Aisha's house. There's a few Ronin chasing you, but you know it's pretty straightforward, even though I make it look very difficult here, which it isn't. At least I don't think so. I don't remember it being difficult.
このカジノの権利権は悪事さんはちょっと
Junichi, you need to relax.
悪事さんから隠すのは無理なのでは
My father won't find out about the casino.
そんなに甘くはないです
Don't question me, Junichi. And we're in America. Speak English.
Forgive me, Shogo.
A little jumpy today? Over there. Sword. Listen, Junichi. I know you're having a hard time adjusting to the way I run things here. But how about you let me deal with my father, and you deal with whatever the fuck I tell you to deal with?
Of course, Shogo.
Excellent.
Unlike the other enemy factions like the Brotherhood and the Sons of Samdi, I'm going to talk about Shogo now, because I think this is like kind of the midpoint of this faction. Shogo, he's a good villain. He's good at being a brat. That's kind of his main character trait, I feel. He's extremely unlikable, in the way that you want a villain to be unlikable. You know, you don't want to sympathize with these characters, because that's just how Volition has written them, which is good. In a game like this, I feel like you shouldn't really sympathize with anyone except for maybe the people you're running over on the sidewalk. I feel like that was always kind of like the main selling point of these games, was that no one's the good guy, everyone's the bad guy. You're the bad guy, the bad guys are the bad guys, the cops are the bad guys. There's no real good people in these games, except for maybe Carlos. He's pretty cool, but he's dead. So, But I feel like a villain like Shogo is just so unlikable to the point where you end up liking him.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
So what's this business proposal you mentioned?
You know, a woman getting ahead in the medical field is an uphill battle. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, I may be a bad host, but I don't think I can change the way an entire profession thinks about gender.
If I get in the Brilliant Book of World Records for most patients served, I think that would send a message that women are just as proficient, if not more so, than their male counterparts.
All right.
Where are you going?
You said you were planning on treating more patients, so I figured you wanted me to hurt some people.
Oh, God, no. Surgery takes a lot of time. I need you to fake multiple injuries so I can treat you faster than I normally could.
Doesn't cheating to get a world record kinda undercut your point?
I'll live.
Just checking.
So this is the insurance fraud minigame, which is, as you can see, just throwing yourself into traffic to try and rack up as much money as possible. Now, I spent about an hour doing this because it can be very hard, because sometimes the cars just don't spawn in these areas where like you get like multiple points. That, or only bikes spawn for whatever reason. I mean, sometimes if you get the adrenaline meter up, you can get really lucky and get flung like across the map, and it like just maxes out the money bar like immediately. But this is a very temperamental activity, and it can be very frustrating at times. Like I said, it took me about an hour to do all 9 levels, or 6 levels actually. But you know, that's just what you have to do in this game. Something I haven't really talked about is music in video games. And Saints Row 2, of course, has music. What a shock. You know, and it's music from the late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, you know, there's a bit of 80s in there. But I feel like a lot of the music in this game sets the tone. And that's for almost every game. I mean, this game has Paramore, Panic at the Disco, Men at Work, tons of music from that era that kind of show you what the world was like back then. I mean, I was alive back then, but I didn't really have the ability to form a conscious thought. I think I was about like 1 year old, maybe. I think this game came out in 2008. I was born in 2007. But yeah, music in video games sets the tone of that game. I mean, take Halo, for example. It's got, you know, all this orchestral rock fusion music, and it's so good at setting the tone. I mean, how I added like the main theme from Halo 3 and the main theme from Halo Wars into my playlist because it's just so good. And the people behind this music, like Marty O'Donnell, they're geniuses in their own right. I don't know what goes through their head to be able to concoct things like this, but it's insane. I mean, you can take Life is Strange as another example. You know, you've got Obstacles by Sid Matters, Mountains by Message to Bears, Mount Washington by Local Natives. I mean, hell, Local Natives was so good. I bought 3 CDs. That's just how much it stuck with me. You know, it's insane just how much this stuff sticks with you. I mean, I can bring up another example. Skate 3, Them Crooked Vultures. That is such an insane band for that time when Skate 3 was coming out. I mean, it feels like music from that time. I mean, yeah, because it is, but also that's just what that culture, the skating culture, and all that was kind of about back then. But anyway, I'm rambling, but basically what I'm saying is that music sets the tone of a game. And every game that has a soundtrack would be worse off without it.
Why is there a big pile of money on the coffee table?
It's a little complicated.
We shot up a Ronin casino and stole the cash.
And you brought that shit here.
Ish, who else we gonna trust with the money?
But the Ronin know you stole it, right?
Well, they wouldn't have if we would have went with my plan.
Yeah, well, if we went with your plan, we'd still be talking about it.
Fuck off, Gat.
Excuse me?
Shut up, we're on.
Casino heist has left the police baffled. Standing next to me is Chief of Police Troy Bradshaw. Chief, how's the investigation going?
This is an investigation, Miss Valderrama. I can't get into details.
Can you say anything about the 3rd Street Saints' involvement?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This leaked security footage shows the leader of the Saints, recent fugitive and Saint Lieutenant Johnny Gat, as well as an unknown accomplice assaulting the casino. Obviously, the 3rd Street Saints are back after a long hiatus.
All right.
Woo!
Oh, God.
Unknown accomplice my ass.
Miss Valder...
Also, reports claim that Ultor is pressing the police department for a quicker response.
One of Altar's investments was robbed. Of course they want their money back.
All right, we've had our 15 minutes. Let's clean this money.
This mission is pretty different from the typical mission. You drive around to all these different places, buy a bunch of stuff, then you have to go and sell it off to launder your money, I guess. I don't know how money laundering works. I'm not a criminal, of course. Do I sound like a criminal? Do I fucking sound like a criminal, mate? But yeah, it's an alright mission. I liked it. It was fun. At one point you end up getting driven around and you have to fight off Ronin, which it breaks up the gameplay loop a bit. Yeah. It's not a bad mission. I liked it. It's good.
What's going on? Shogo is explaining our failure to his father.
Mr. Akuchi doesn't sound happy.
That's because his son has brought him much shame. Akuchi-san is coming to America to teach Shogo how to lead.
Is that good or bad?
That depends on who you are.
わかりました、父上. We need the Saints taken care of before my father arrives.
What would you have me do?
What do you think I want you to do? Get some of our boys and kill them!
Where's Johnny?
Oh, I sent him out to the store. He should be back. Who the hell is that?
Yo, that's our new house guest, baby. Caught this asshole riding around our turf.
Got something you want to tell me?
Go to hell.
That wasn't very nice.
Daddy, I just bought that table!
Sorry about that. Why the fuck are you here?
Whatever you do to me is nothing compared to what Mr. Akuchi will do to you.
The Oyabun? No shit. When's he coming?
I'll die before I tell you.
Yep.
Daddy!
It'll wash out.
It better.
What the fuck's an Akuchi?
Kazuo Okuchi's the father of Shogo Okuchi. The asshole's running the Ronin.
Okay, so who cares?
This guy's a fucking boogeyman. When I was in jail, I would listen to some of the Ronin talk about what this guy did in Japan. It's not pretty.
You think he's all talk?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You cool taking out those fuckers by yourself? I gotta clean up around the house.
No problem, man. I got this.
This is a pretty simple mission. You just drive around, kill Ronin. It breaks up from the usual gameplay loop of, You know, go here, kill these people, like I always say. But you know, it's different enough and it's good enough to warrant praise. It's good.
Dane, don't worry. I'll get the money back.
You're missing the point, Shogo. The money was insured. I'm more concerned about you.
What?
Ultor and the Ronin have had a very healthy relationship in the past, but lately, well, when I pay protection money, I expect some fucking protection.
Watch yourself, Vogel.
The Saints are a concern, Shogo.
Not for long.
Why's that?
I've got my best man working on that now.
Moshi Moshi.
Speak English.
What is it, Shogo?
I'm in a meeting with Dane Vogel. He wants assurances that the...
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Like always.